In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. Of course, I am the host or the gatekeeper of this internet ministry. On YouTube, I am known as the mighty Angel Snub Nub 7, your brother and hopefully your friend Taalik Ibn'rad. I hope you enjoy the video that follows this introduction. Again, peace forever and always, and respect you. Peace forever and always. This is your brother, Taalik Ibn'rad, and once again, welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. And of course, I'm your host, Taalik Ibn'rad. Time flies when we're having fun, so let me get straight to the DC, to the dozy, to the desert. Oh, it's very hard for me to get here. Many of you know that I am a former member of the Nation of Islam. For those of you who do not know who the Nation of Islam is, but we associate the Nation of Islam with the great Malcolm X. Perhaps you heard of him, and I am very sure some of you have heard of this organization of black people that called the white man the devil. I am a former member, and this goes back to the early 1980s. When I was a member of the Nation of Islam, we were or had allies with the Hebrew Israelite nation. And I believe at that time, the founder or one of the lead elders of the Hebrew Israelite nation was Yahweh ben Israel. And to my knowledge, that faction or division of the Hebrew Israelite nation, they actually moved to Israel. So I'm not familiar with their activities at this point, but I do know that those Hebrew Israelites were very nice brothers and sisters. They supported the Nation of Islam, and the Nation of Islam supported them. We had very cordial relations. It was wonderful. But now, in 2009, I am very shocked and very disappointed in those who call themselves Hebrew Israelites. I used to live in New York City, and Hebrew Israelites were known to be out on the streets, not hollering and screaming at people, but peddling their wares. They would sell these different types of perfumes and other items that they thought that black people could use in their homes. But now, instead of a whole lot of peddling of wares, trying to be nice to black people so they can hear the word of God that's good for their salvation, now on the streets of New York and now on the streets of Philadelphia and Detroit, you have Hebrew Israelites who are on the corners, dressed in some kind of manufactured ancient type people wardrobe. Some of them not even wearing shoes. They wear sandals and it's 20 degrees below zero outside, trying to mimic somebody they don't know nothing about, hollering and screaming at black people. In fact, these Hebrew Israelites, some of them on the streets, used to be proud of their pretty white outfits. They're on the street. They don't take any baths. They stink hollering and screaming and talk about how Yahweh or whoever is going to come and save the black people. Disrespectful to women. I don't understand the women in the Hebrew Israelite nation can stand being subservient to men, calling them out of their names. And even here on YouTube, they will call you a nigger. How the hell you going to call me a nigger, but yet still you talk about this God is for my salvation, and nigger is a word derived from the oppressor. So if you call me a nigger using the words of the oppressor, what that makes you? They talk all this thing about the Bible and God's salvation. But they are violent and get ignorant with black people. How can you say that you care about the black people in America, hollering and screaming at them, calling them out of their names? And in some instances, even now, you have the Hebrew Israelite men running around in their neighborhood, terrorizing black people. In fact, some have killed black people. This is a fact. How are you going to care about black people and tell them about their salvation and you murdering them? There's nothing nice about it. I don't know who these Hebrew Israelites are. And let me tell you something, Hebrew Israelite. Jews don't have a history more than 900 years. The Hebrew don't have a history longer than 900 years. There were no Jews in Hebrew during the time of the teachers of the Bible. There was no Hebrews during the time of Moses. That history only lasts 900 years. You don't want to hear that. Your information is wrong because your historical reference is the Bible. And the Bible was used to enslave our people and bring them into America. You taking the same Bible trying to attempt to justify what you're talking about. It's the same book that caused the problem. How you going to use the Bible to uplift and awaken the masses of the people when it was the Bible was the same tool used by the oppressor to put them to sleep? And so now, here you are, calling women out of their names, having no respect for the mother of the nation, with your nasty, ragged ass on the street corners. You can't answer no questions. So all you can do is cuss people out, like you done me, because you're a chump. Then you can kill black people, but you made no attempt to harm Esau, whatever you want to call the white man, or the government of America that has done the dirty deed. You ain't done nothing to them, but you go around killing black folks and cussing them out. Hebrew Israelite. Who the hell who do you think you impress? You ain't impress me none. And if you represent God, I damn sure don't want nothing to do with it. And I would suggest all black people to stay the hell away from you because they're too...
Peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. Your host is His Divine Masculine Brother AdMinister Taalik Ibn'rad.